Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about the first story arc from Todd McFarlane's historic run on Spider-Man, where he did the writing and the art. The story arc itself is called Torment, where Spider-Man goes toe-to-toe against Lizard, a classic Spider-Man villain, obviously. But there's someone behind the curtain controlling Mr. Connors, and it's actually a pretty intriguing mystery there. Now, what I have to say about the issues themselves is that the art, it's really fantastic. There's some really awesome stuff that McFarlane gives us. True works of art, but on the other hand, the quality varies a lot from page to page and panel to panel. Especially body proportions get a little bit out of whack at moments. Also, it seems that McFarlane's doing his own inking, and there's some issues there too. On the other hand, the writing, it's a little rough at moments. It feels like McFarlane had a script for maybe 2 issues, not 5. He repeats himself a lot in this story, and you feel like maybe this story should have been just 2 issues, not 5. I also forgot to mention that McFarlane's art is able to convey this very dark tone to the story. There is a very well-defined horror element to these stories, and also I love the contrast between the life of Spider-Man and how he has to deal with the dark side of the city and Peter Parker's normal life and his relationship with Mary Jane. So the main premise of the story is that someone has taken control over the Lizard, has sent him on a killing spree. We get constant references to Kraven's last hunt. We're not sure if Kraven has come back from the dead or not. Lizard has become this very effective killing machine. So obviously what happens is Spider-Man starts investigating these murders. He ends up crossing paths with the Lizard. And the battles that we get are freaking breathtaking. McFarlane's art is taken up to 11 each time these characters cross paths. And McFarlane's able to convey that the stakes are very high, that Lizard might be able to kill Spider-Man because the guy is just completely unhinged. What we discover is that whoever's controlling Lizard in the first place has put poison on his claws. He has slashed into Spidey a couple times, and now Spider-Man is fighting for his life. He's hallucinating. He's trying to keep it together. He keeps on seeing Kraven the Hunter with his head totally blown open. It's very gruesome. And what we discover as the story progresses is that Spider-Man's actually dealing with Calypso, Kraven's lover. She was the one that made all these magic potions that made Kraven more powerful, but also led into the fact that Kraven went totally crazy because of these potions, and this led to him taking his life, amongst many other things. So Callisto wants Spider-Man to suffer as much as possible because she considers Spidey the one responsible for the death of her lover. And I have to say, wow, the design to Callisto in this story is freaking awesome, even though it's totally inappropriate for a kid's comic book. We very briefly jump into Callisto's backstory, and we're shown that she's a real piece of work. So we get this final showdown between Spider-Man, the Lizard, and Callisto, where we get one of these panels that, as I mentioned previously, the quality dips a lot, and it's not clear if Spider-Man rips off Lizard's head. I really don't think that Spidey would do something like that. But the thing is, he was able to stop the Lizard and break Callisto's control over him. But basically what happens is Callisto just blows up the whole place and escapes. Like, she's never defeated. The story itself doesn't feel like a clean win for Spider-Man. He barely makes it out alive. So for the opening salvo for McFarlane's era on Spider-Man, it's pretty good, but man, it has a lot of filler. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.